What's happening today?
Well, how you doing? Well, not we're at today. We were looking on the new drill.
Right.
Well, it's an old drill, really.
Yeah. How old is it, Tom?
200 years of age, approximately.
My God.
Maybe a wee bit older, like.
Just look at it.
See it, like?
Some craftsmanship in that, isn't it?
Isn't there, but,
Mid to last day.
We have a
Of
woodwork.
oil, aye.
It wouldn't do no harm. But hey, there's no woodworm in it, which is even better, you know.
Yeah.
But we don't like the woodworm. Or I kind of.
Nice addition to your old tools, Tom, isn't it?
That's the plan, you see. You know, a young boy like me needs always like tools. If I took the plan, you see, you know. Yeah. You have an idea of this?
Oh, it's nice, pretty nice.
Yeah,
Nice
but
tool, but imagine it like.
Well, we have an array of butts here.
Yeah.
Then, but right. There's no battery in this drill.
You're going to old school again.
Pretty much old school. Look at the size of this way. Matthes and butts
Oh, aye.
to go with this. You're looking at 1850 to 1900. These braces. Not that long ago, really, is it?
Fair blast to go, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what we're saying there. And I've saved my time. I was given 3 or 4 of these butts, but we were only working with whitewood, and they didn't work.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out whether it was me or what it was. Look, we're going better now. We drop a lubricant.
Tell you what, Tom, they done the job, didn't they?
Well, the way the shavings come off, look, they come off free.
Aye.
Very peculiar there. Now, this is a bit of hard red grandis.
Yeah.
It's not soft, you know. And the whole thing about it is, if you're working with chairs or something, this bit here is about the right size for chair components, stretch wheels or whatever. You know.
It's mad, isn't it? Like the way, when you think back, how they done things, you know, and the tools they made, actually, they weren't that off for it.
See, if you hit the butt up
Look
like
at that hole there.
that butt there's hot now. Now you can put wax on it only if you're not using glue.
Right, right.
Because if you're gluing something up, you can't put the wax on. But if you're putting a bolt or something,
Yeah.
if you're putting a bolt on it or something, you know, you'd be alright with it. It's lovely to work with it. You know,
Imagine, nearly 200 years old.
you know,
She's still,
it's like a wee piece of furniture and so on, isn't it?
it is, yeah.
You know,
They did make things last time. That's just an example of it there. I mean, where would you get stuff to?
that wood is hard.
Yeah.
That wood's actually very difficult to work with because we have tried in different projects.
Yeah. Right, Grandis.
Very durable.
Yeah. Now she's out the other side of that one, anyway. You're not.
And I don't say this one. Aye. And by this, I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
And
she's
then
out
another
going from the other side then.
on the other side.
So she didn't bust through.
Well, you know, any bush.
I know what you mean.
You know, if you're doing this is not a bit of Brazilian mahogany, but if you're doing this in a bit of Brazilian mahogany or something, that would really work.
Very high.
This wood here isn't as easy to work with as Brazilian mahogany would be, you know.
Yeah.
There we go, yeah.
This is true, Tom. Yeah.
You know.
Here's looking at the hole. Hey, come here, that's not bad, is it?
Now, so that stuff
For an
there,
old tool.
that stuff there fights you, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't, you know, it doesn't really make it easy for you.
Not bad, but,
It's grand.
you know,
It's
you
grand.
wouldn't ask for any better, could you?
Shavings and Matthes and butts is very similar.
Very ragged, isn't they?
They're very weird looking, aye.
Very ragged, like.
Much shell looking like. You
Yeah.
know. But
No, like, it's taking it off in chunks as opposed to cutting it, really.
look at this here for an array of them, but they need clean.
Aye, they need cleaned, aye.
You know, they're all different. Oh, look at that here.
There's some really big ones here, too.
Aye. Well,
Yes, hey, it's
That's the
peculiar, you know, to see things the way that the things were made years ago is interesting. Like,
that's
I'll just look at that piece there, Tom, right? That's brass.
that's brass.
Yeah. That wood, I
There's a
did
bit of
glad on me
rosewood
now,
or
it's
something
lovely.
here, a wee bit of brass,
Yeah,
where I put
there's a wee bit of
the
brass
LED
there.
party. Yeah, but there's no cracks, no woodworm, no nothing.
It's lovely.
You know.
It's lovely drill.
Yeah,
I'll
but
tell you what, if you, they did make things, them days, Tom, they did make things to last, like,
no.
you know, you see there,
There's more on there, though.
compared to the stuff you get now, everything's disposable, isn't it?
Well, that's a fact, you know.
Well, Tom, you know, how would you say, planned obsolescence,
And obsolescence.
everything, drills and, you know, whatever you
People,
have.
maybe.
Oh, well, maybe people as well, that's the way things are going, you know.
It's like, nothing seems to be lasting.
No, there's not. A lot of diseases.
Pride in the workmanship too, you know. There's another one there. Now, this one here needs repaired. This spindle was broken in here, so we'll have to get a bit extended onto it. This is the original piece here, and then there goes like a wee riveting process here to keep it from falling off.
Right, and that's what we saw.
No, that's a drill too.
Is that a drill?
And then there goes a turning here, which is put on in two split
Right,
parts.
right, I didn't know it. It looks like
Yeah,
on them
good.
wee, what you call it, so it's
I guess you
open saw.
need a wood turner again. This is the problem, eh? I don't know where we're supposed to get these wood turners,
Right.
you know. And then that's well. That takes the masses and butt too, though. There. Now I have that a long time. And I've lost this bit.
Aye, we handle for that.
I've lost that wee bit, you know.
Would you always make one up, couldn't you?
Well, it's one of these jobs that you need to do, but you never actually, you know. You see, you take the bit out of that, look, you just push this by here, look. And that's
Aye, that'd be
out
button.
here, you know.
The queer spring in that too, isn't it?
It is a wee spring. Excuse me. Yeah, but there's rough. The thing that's missing here is this wee bit.
Yeah.
Grand too, you
Still
know.
doing the
nothing-
job, but
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it.
how old is that one there, Tom?
Oh God, that one probably about 200 years of age as well, or damn near. You know, I've used that one a bit there now. You know, that one I've only acquired. Yeah, but it's not looking forward to the cleaning up process, you know. Like, that's the Jennings bit there. Yeah, the take a bit there.
That's an
That's
animal
not-
a bit, isn't it?
That wouldn't cut a nice hole. Look, there's no wings,
Right.
you know.
So what would you use that for then, Tom?
Well, I have a tried to not use that because it's going to be a mean cut.
Aye, it
you
would
know.
be,
Like, there's the equivalent there with a wing, you know,
yeah,
system. I've used that one a lot.
that would cut better,
I
obviously.
have a cut cleaner, you know. The Jennings bit is that sort of shape. That's a Ridgway. All modern though compared.
Yeah.
Jennings wouldn't be as modern as Ridgway. And then you have these guys here, which are very common.
Aye, which,
People tell you they're sewing a drill. They mean electric drill.
yeah.
They actually sew on the drill, you know.
Tom, what isn't sawing a drill? When you think about it, like,
well,
today's, I know technology has come
see the
on,
argument
but,
of these boys, but they pull themselves in.
yeah,
So they're easier in the operator, but then the
Yeah.
fact they're pulling in, they're pulling themselves too fast into the wood, you know. But what we have here,
like a drill is going to last as long as a drill's going to last. You know, now these days they're made to break down, really.
where would you get the battery?
As I say, planned obsolescence.
Where would you get the battery for these?
A boiled egg in the morning.
Boiled
Boiled egg in the
Boiled egg,
morning,
was it?
Tom. Aye.
Good grief. That's bad.
Boiled egg in the morning, Tom. Or a bit of,
This wee table here I'm working on here, Shaker inspired table, and Cedar of Lebanon.
Tom, explain to me what you mean a shaker inspired.
The Shaker is a religious sect.
Yeah,
Started with an English woman, went to America, and went to sort of the flat part of America, I would call it, New Hampshire, and because of the Catholic, you know, and it's known as a kind of flat, probably must be middle America, really, you know. And they're because they're a religious sect,
right.
they seem to be inspired some sort of great religious ideas, you know, and they made a lot of stuff, and they made furniture, and they made bed sheets and things like that, or coats, and anything they made was very strong and very honest made, you
Yes.
know. They were there was honesty and workmanship,
Yeah.
craftsmanship, you know. They weren't really just selling you something and hitting rubbish or anything like that, you know. They wouldn't do that, you know. They're very honest brokers, you know.
Yeah.
And they're a bit like the Amish.
Amish,
you know,
yeah,
a bit
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
They're,
They probably all worked with wooden tradesmen like that.
well, they were before the Amish.
Yeah.
They're going back. And I've been making a sort of a study of Shaker furniture and construction methods, designs, etc., you know.
Yeah.
And as I get older, I want to try and do a wee bit of that kind of work, you know, because I like the craftsmanship in it, and I like their ideas, you know. But they were very into their religious thinking, you know.
Yeah.
And this is why it was all honest. They wouldn't rip anybody off or anything like that, you know.
Yeah.
But nobody would do that today, you know.
No, they wouldn't.
Nobody out there would do that, you know. I wouldn't want to be associated with anything like that, you know. So everybody's the same, isn't they, you know. The thing I don't like about that there, I don't like that hump on that. I want to try and reduce that. So
Right.
I'm doing that with my chisel that I made myself.
That's one of your homemade jobs.
I mean the whole blade,
Yeah.
you know. And it's a bit of high-speed steel. It's the planer blades out of the large planer. There's a bench, a holly handle.
Well, there you are, folks. Well, you know,
You know.
if you can get a couple of planer blades, you'll make a nice chisel for yourself if you want to.
If you really want to, and if you give me some sort of text or communication, and you're making it, I'll even tell you how to do it,
Yeah.
because it's not about me keeping it. I have a threaded bar located on there. That's the secret.
Yeah.
There is no flange here.
Yeah.
I don't remember the right name for that. But it is. Years ago, Johnny's would have made
A full tang, they call it.
full tang.
Full
That's
tang.
right, tang is the right. There is a name for that wee end there, but it's missing, and obviously in a chisel that you make yourself. But then it is, you can't go lifting doors with it. It's not a
Yeah, it's a
not
finishing.
it's
It's
not
a finishing
crowbar,
chisel.
It's a bench.
It's a finishing
It has
chisel.
a fantastic age.
Yeah.
Problem is, if it cuts you, you're not feeling much pain, but you'll be bleeding copiously, you know, because it has a good age, you know.
Yeah.
But
High speed steel.
high-speed steel is right, you know. And the secret is that if you put a bolt in on, you have experimented with different handles, and that's holly, like I was saying before. And I like the length. I don't like. Well, it depends what you're doing. Like short chisels is okay, but if you're working with a short chisel, you can be limited, you know. Like the ordinary wood chisel, like, you know, that's fine for certain jobs, but
Yeah.
if you know, I want a bit of room for certain jobs,
yeah.
you know. I want to be able to. It's a paring chisel, bevel-edged paring chisel. Quite easy to make if you're. I'm not really into much metal work, you know.
Yeah, but you make your tunnel chisels, Tom, and you
I
make
can
your,
make what I
make your
need.
chisel. That's
I
it
can
there,
make
folks.
what I
So
need.
give you an idea.
I don't really want to spend my days working with metal, you know.
Yeah, you're a wood man, yeah. But still, you have the forge out there for that, Tom, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the sons, you know. Like, remember it is, they go into that. But I need to get them to make a lid for my fire.
I will have to we'll have to light up the forge someday and get a bit of work, an old look at it, you know. Interesting video.
No one else would be nice and warm, won't it?
That's true, yeah. We'll
See,
wait
that-
till the winter.
no, that looks a lot more pleasing.
Yeah, then what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and that
true, you
lump.
know.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
it
the
does.
Hemper does have different designs for these.
Where did you get the designs from, Tom? Were they taken from original? Like,
I'm copying like a museum. So good designs can be found now. You see, you know, that's the dovetail bottom, and then you make a spider. Here it goes on here, and that reinforces that, so that you're not. They're candle tables, really, you know. And you have to take a look at it. That looks much better than that. You know,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Every
It
detail.
does, yeah.
And then there's a top, and the top then you go on, you know, the top of the pyramid is going here, you know.
Ah, right. So it's like a wee lamp table or something that you put
Well,
in.
the candle table was exactly
that what it was?
but they were higher.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of trying to construct this that you could have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee off it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want it, the candle table would have been higher for the sit and read off, but they're kind of obsolete now, you know.
So that's the basic idea, and now you've obviously to do that top
This
like.
Cedar 11 on here, I have saved that.
Yeah.
That was fire. It was heading to fire, but we've actually made several things out of it. And people have got a joy out of working with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It all takes a nice finish on, you know.
Does, yeah. That's all Cedar Limited.
All Cedar
That's
11,
lovely wood,
you
though.
know.
Lovely smell of Cedar Limited.
Beautiful.
Beautiful,
you
yeah.
know. And you see the shavings, I can make my own fire lighters and all of the shavings.
That's
of it.
bad. The oil in it.
There's
The
an
actual
oil,
cedar oil.
and I can make up a recipe and make my own fire lighters. But it's getting time,
Yeah.
you know. But what we'll have to get somebody more into the metal to make the spider here,
Yeah.
you know. It has a sliding dovetail. They didn't seem to tendon them.
Right.
Met makers that are tending them now because they don't see the point of not tending them.
Yeah.
But you can imagine if I had a spider going across here of metal.
Yeah.
Not a spider, like a spider that is only the design.
Mm-hmm.
That will reinforce this weak point here,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And it's all about trying to reinforce the weak point. You know, see that one there's jolly good if I could manage now to do the same. You think I'll be able to do the same or two?
Let's see when some
There
more
are
time.
only 3 legs on it, you think you'd be lucky, wouldn't you? Hopefully we'll get into more construction. And don't forget we're running courses on
Furniture.
bench woodwork and
Yeah.
wanting to make an old style, not we're not getting like the modern screwing together type of.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Giant, you're talking about giant work and giants. Hey, just give us a quick look at that there. Anybody that wants to. Do you want to get into? Do you want to put this on YouTube now? Right. Nice. That's all the information there, right? That's the phone number. If you do want to get in touch with Tom, or even drop in for a cup of tea and have a chat, there's no problem at all. He's the village carpenter here. He's a craftsman in 50 years, so he's doing wood turning, making cupboards, cupboard making, Tom, and all that. Look, you can see there for yourself. Heritage woodworking, and they're doing everything really. But it's old school stuff, and the stuff that's been lost, through generations, and it's very important to keep it going. So anybody interested, you can come down and give it a whack, and Tom will keep you right. And also turning classes, there's turning classes. How many days a week do you do turning classes, Tom?
We're going probably 1.5, 2 days a week.
2 to 1.
And planer blades.
But would you have room for more?
Oh, we have room for more. I'm sure we're allowed teaching.
Yeah.
We're allowed sharing, It's all about sharing. It's not about going to the grave and taking it with you, like.
Yeah,
yeah. That's just selfish, like. You see, look at the size.
That's where you're getting, that's your...
Now, you'll find them being dumped.
Yeah.
You know that? That's all recycled there. So all you have to do, see in that size there, it's a lovely size. You have to blunt the sharp edge, obviously.
Yeah.
That's not too sharp, right? And grind the bevel back on here.
Mm-hmm.
You get the balance.
Yeah.
See that? Right? So it's too long. It is high speed steel, so you're probably at the airlock.
So you're beveling it in both ends, both
My tiller was
sides.
probably originally that length there.
Yeah.
It has a wicked edge, The problem is...
Not hard to make, Tom, really, is it?
Not really.
No, but I mean,
If you're able to do a bit of turning,
yeah.
if you knew anybody could. It is.
I'm not sure shot
The
at the
big
tunnels.
thing is getting the bit of metal,
Yeah.
because you need this high speed, in different sizes and so on. You make short ones too if you want to. You make whatever you want with them.
It's a good idea for anybody starting off, if they were shot and chisels, and had a wee lathe or anything like that, and they wanted to build up.
Then all you can do too, you make a nice
And the cheap?
nice parting tool for the turning.
Yeah, you would, yeah, definitely would. One of them.
I've made a few of them,
Yeah, and it's just a nice thickness too. You're talking about, instead of buying parting tools. See, all these things can be made, Tom. It's just up to somebody to actually go in.
There's a nice parting
Oh, right,
tool there.
that's right.
Or the finer blade.
Yeah.
Them looks about 2 mil there. The one there seems to be a bit less, maybe,
Do you know what, Tom? That's a fine pattern too.
And that's a good one. Whenever you're doing a wee little box or something, you can come in, you know,
Yeah.
and see, did I get one? See, there's that.
Some turning there.
Turner's making a wee vase or vase or vase.
Vase, I suppose, or vase, as you know, different, they call it different things in different countries, wouldn't they?
God's making a bit of black walnut and a bit of German beech and a bit of red grandis laminated.
Yeah.
And she's making a nice vase here, you know, red. They're very modern. That's what she wants.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Other than influencer. And then another chap's making one of these.
Aye, we goblet.
This is going to be cut off with a packing tool.
Yeah.
And then another bit turned here for a wee lid.
Aye, for a wee lid,
For a
yeah.
wee top, like.
Be nice though.
That should be nice. And purple heart laid in,
Aye, in there.
you know.
And then you have your wood that's been,
Yeah. That fella actually is fed up doing bowls. He wants to do other work.
yeah, which
He wants to do
is
different-
alright too,
different-
Tom.
different work. That's a grand
But see, it's
too.
part of it. It's artistic too, Tom, and like, you know what I mean?
That's what he has to do.
It's not all about...
Like that starts his life, you know, as a big chunk,
Yeah.
you know. Now the second one, you find the German beech and the black walnut work together, you know.
Oh, you've some of that already pushed up? Ah, that's
And
true.
you see, the summertime is good for laminating,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
That'll look well there, Tom.
Well, you see, the question is, what do you make out of it? You know, and then what's up here? The thing is, you could cut that there for bowl blanks. Probably
Good,
get
yeah.
3.
Yeah. Or you could cut it this way for...
You cut it different ways,
yeah.
or you glue another bit onto it.
Yeah.
You know, and I think what I've done, for to get them 2 boys there, I split this down the middle here,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up with that, you know.
Gotcha.
It's about 100, it's more than 100, isn't it? It looks larger than 100. Let me see what it is. It's 115 mil, or in old money, nearly 4 5/8 ounces. And how about us? If I was doing that again, I wouldn't incorporate the red grandis.
Right.
It's slightly,
It's too hard, is it?
no, it's not that, slightly open or something.
Mm.
German beech is completely superior here. Look.
Yeah.
If you look, it's very tight, very clean and all the
Yeah,
rest.
yeah.
And the red grandis fights you a wee bit, there's a wee bit of rag going
Tom,
on.
what is that wood there? The
Which?
2 types of wood. What is it? I know it's German beech, but what's
That's
the other?
German beech, black walnut and
Yeah.
red grandis.
Ah,
And
yeah.
then purple heart
Purple heart and...
around it.
yeah.
And then the top will probably be something that could be purple heart or it could be
Yeah.
log oak or
Yeah,
whatever, you
yeah,
know. So we're hoping I've got an order for a few things in bog oak.
Good
And,
stuff.
we're going to have to discipline ourselves into a few turnings for the bog oak, you know, here.
Yeah, that's the idea of it all, really, isn't it?
Well, I have a few plans for it. Another maybe brush.
You had Tom. I was watching about that boxwood.
I watched it.
Yeah.
There's a bit of adventure.
Yeah. Where is
You
it?
turn there and there. Zero.
Right. No, that's expensive to buy because you can't hardly get it now. It's a wee bit of boxwood, but you know what? To turn that is beautiful.
It is lovely.
You know.
It is
Now
lovely.
that we're on the
It's
conversation of wood.
very
Like.
bit like porcelain or something.
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a marble. You know what I mean? Even the way it comes out, it's like a marble.
Anybody into a bit of turning, try and get a wee bit of boxwood and turn
Yeah.
it, you know, because I know it's
But no,
expensive
apparently it's
and
most
hard to get and all
expensive for wood to buy now.
that. I know, but it's sold by weight as well.
Yeah, that's what it
But
is.
the local linen mill had a lorry load of it, and it was bought for a 10 bob note, equivalent of a 50p.
No.
It used to be called a 10 shilling note, and we called it a 10 bob note, you know.
Yeah.
But remember, it was bought 70 years ago, 80 years ago, And
You not get it today, Tom?
well, I come from it was referred to as Persia at that time, which is Iraq, I think. This is European boxwood here. European boxwood wouldn't be in the same kind of quality.
Same league, yeah.
Well, it's not as big, you see. So
Yeah.
there's more knots and things. You know, you can see
Yeah.
wee bit of knot here, look.
Yeah.
You know.
That adds a bit of detail, that adds a bit of character to that, Tom, doesn't it?
No,
You don't want too much, obviously,
I
but
like it, you know. It'll make anything only a fishing float.
I know, I can imagine.
Some of the anglers.
No, that is a
fishing float
dense.
years
That is
ago.
a dense wood. Like it's heavy and it's dense.
Well, a
I
lot
couldn't
of
believe
woods-
the
well, a lot
weight of
woods
it.
then. Like all this wood's hardwood, like.
Yeah. No, bog oak.
The bog oak, it's not like that.
No, it's
you know.
not. It's a. It's a.
Now you're
it's
the
a-
bog oak, you can get a bad bit.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a bad bit.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who to take it back to. It's 5,000 years of age.
That's right.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They're lively. I've never called in anybody to take it back to, you know.
That's another thing too with Tom. He works with an awful lot of well, I won't say exotic wood, but a lot of native exotic wood, if you want to call it that.
I don't like exotic rainforest timbers, and we don't cut down trees. It's not about cutting down trees. We rescue bits of wood and so on, like, you know.
Aye.
Like, you know, I'll bring down a bit of boxwood, you see that?
You see it in the roof. But no, boxwood, no, just talking myself here. You can see that there, you know, it looks like a white marble. And you know what? It's just as heavy as marble. Believe it or believe it not, you wouldn't believe unless you hold that there how heavy that actually is. You know? And bog oak, as you know, 5,000 years old, very old wood, native. You know, it's been buried in the bog just, and it's got its native colour.
Yeah, there was a sort of the size of that boxwood there, look.
That's boxwood in the flesh.
That's
You can see the colour of Irish boxwood.
Aye. But the like of the stuff years ago was different
You can see
quality,
there.
you know.
But it's so dense and so heavy, like. You know what I mean? And it's even there when he cuts,
No, but that could
cuts
be,
like marble.
I find that gives you a slight problem. See, it's not big. Like if you're a bit, you know, bigger, like, you know. Like, in all honesty, if you're into a bit of turning, try and get a wee bit of boxwood, and you make lovely wee things out of wee
Yeah.
poles and pens and things like that, you know.
And Tom, if somebody wanted something turned and got in touch with you, you'd tell them.
We might be able to know somebody that does a bit of turning.
That's okay then, that's all
There's a
right.
strong possibility that we might.
No, but if somebody did want something turned,
Actually,
you know.
we love turning.
So, yeah.
It's like a hobby, you know.
Yeah.
We love it, like.
So that's your bog,
We
your
got
bog
a
oak,
bit of bog oak area, cracking,
right?
you know.
And anybody looking for pin blanks,
We've got plenty of stuff with pen blanks.
so just get in touch with that number there that's on that Tom will
I'd try to
sort you out.
help
If you're around the Tyrone and Northern Ireland area, and if you want pin blanks in the UK, I'm sure he'll send them. There'll be no problem if you want bog oak, or that's bog oak there, and he sends them like something similar to that.
You know, in all honesty, them's not a big problem,
Yeah,
you know. Is that it then?
that's it, Tom. Okay, listen, everybody, like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Sorry about the lack of videos, but we've been busy this last few. Like,
We'll look at it, what we're at. We've been doing up the garden and
Yeah.
up different places and things.
so look after yourselves, everybody, and God bless. And goodbye.
you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Thank you to anybody as well that subscribes and looks at the videos and things like that. All right, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.